Why am I so thankful that the universe, my Father, my Creator, continues to give me confirmation of my favor, of my worthiness, and of the blessings He intends to flow to me and through me? Hey guys, we are back. We are back. Look, this is a frigid Thursday morning in upstate New York. I'm actually this is unique. Normally I do my gratitudes much earlier, but we had a significant water main break here in our city, and they shut down the public schools. We actually now have an advisory for the next 48 hours to boil water, and the kiddos don't have school today. So as a result, I got more time to visit with you good people. We had so first of all, welcome back. We are up to our third installment of the letter O as we talk about overcoming toxic relationships. And, I had a very interesting conversation in my class yesterday. Somehow I don't know how we get on certain conversations, but when it comes up, we go there. We talked about suicide. I think, I have my kids journaling about the ability of overcoming challenges. And that if they can overcome one challenge, they now have the skill set to overcome other challenges. And then in that conversation, we evolved, and, we were talking about how difficult it is when you lose loved ones. And then from that, I simply asked, who's ever been in such a dark place, such a difficult place that you didn't want to live? And oh my God, guys, more than half of my class raised their hands. It just kind of slapped me. Like, oh my God, I gotta go there. I gotta have these conversations. So, we really talked about this whole idea of suicide being an extremely permanent solution to a very temporary scenario. And we talked at length about high school and middle school being probably the most challenging times in a person's life because you're evolving, you're changing. What you like today may not be like what you like tomorrow. And you're in self-discovery mode. And because of all of that, it can be very hurtful and harmful when people say things and do things and that because at this stage in the game, you care more about what others think about you than what you think about yourself. And so, as that relates to our conversation today, we've been talking about overcoming toxic relationships. And a lot of times, the trauma of our past, we're shackled by, and we can't move forward. And so instead of living in the present, we either shackled by the past or we're concerned about some worries that may never occur in the future. So we gotta cancel that. So we have been talking about some significant things that we do in our practice, personal practice, but also in our academy to help folks with that. We've talked about mindfulness. We've talked about meditation. And we've talked about mind movies. All right. What we haven't talked about is this magical thing called manifestation. And I want to create this manifestation. Is sort of like girl meets boy. Girl falls in love with boy. From that love, they birth something beautiful. Manifestation can be thought about that. In your mind, you create a mind movie of something that you deeply love, you deeply desire, you deeply want. And if you're in the right frequency and you have the right intentions, right motivation, the universe will bring that into existence. All right, but the chief ingredient is love. So a lot of people think about manifestation, and sometimes I got to be honest with you. A lot of people treat God like a lottery. God is never going to give you what you want. He'll always give you what you need. That's for sure. However, God will aid you if your will is in line with His will, and what you're trying to bring into existence, what you're trying to co-create with Him, will bring, a level of service to others. God got your back. So, in respect to manifestation, what I've taught you up to this point, or tried to teach you, is that, getting into alpha, allowing that mind movie to play while you're meditating, sets yourself up for manifestation. Manifestation is seeing it and feeling it in your mind's eye. You're already experiencing those emotions. But what brings things into your experience is that love aspect. You have to have such an intense emotion about the accomplishment of that said goal that experiencing it in the now is a non-issue, because of the high level and intensity of the love that you have for the fulfillment of that thing. And again, one of my chief goals right now that I'm working on and manifesting is, for many years, my wife and I were the youth leaders. I was a youth minister at our congregation. Kind of aged out of that, man. I'm 52 years old. Just celebrated a birthday. My kids are not doing those things anymore. They're out of the house. But the need is still there. I just wasn't an effective person because I'm in a different season. But the need is still there. So one of the things I'm manifesting is creating a sustainable cash flow, so that we can me and my wife will finance that salary for that said youth leader. And in that capacity, not only will he minister to the youth, but he's going to minister to the young at heart. Because there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of need for our young people to have someone at that ball game when mom and dad may not be available. To have someone that's checking in on them and asking them about that teacher they're having a hard time with. To have someone who's available to bring all of their peers together on a Friday or a Saturday to do a soul talk. There's a ton of things that young people need. And here's the challenge as well as the opportunity. A lot of times, the people closest to us don't hear us because of how close we are. What did they say in the Bible? Jesus said a prophet is never recognized in his own village. But if you can get a caring adult that's going to echo the exact same words that mom or dad or auntie or uncle are going to echo, then we have progress. So again, as I bring this to a close, got personal with you. One of the things I'm manifesting is creating that opportunity for young people to have that caring adult, and for that not to be a burden on the church. Because of our businesses, we will take care of that financial responsibility. You have to find something in your world that brings you ultimate love and passion and desire. And while you're meditating, allow that to be what you manifest and bring into creation. All right, guys, I wish you well on your life's journey. As you know, if I can help you, if I can assist you, if you are overworked, overwhelmed, overweight, if you're a professional and you're trying to become unstuck, I got you. Jump on the calendar. Let me see if I can assist in your life's journey. Take care, and always, God bless.